to talk about the THERMOMIX manual, a very important book. This machine has a lot of functions, but it has a few main functions. This makes it easy and complicated at the same time. Easy because if you want to do something that you used to do by hands, you just use a few functions that are very good. But if you have to work on a recipe, then you have to follow the guidelines, etc., etc. And maybe you will wonder about how a specific accessory works, or why it's going there, and how you're going to turn the heat and the power, etc. Let's have a very quick review of this book. Right, from the first page we have, first of all, it's in German. I cannot translate, but okay, I will show you the pictures. So we have this explanation about these symbols here, because this manual has a lot of these exclamation marks in a triangle. It's the first manual I've ever had to find and read so many warnings and attention and be careful, and I mean, you will find less warnings on explosive materials. Fast forward to the accessories and the main device: computer, motor, base. This is the bottom of the mixing pot, and we see it attached here. It's very easy to unscrew and take it off after a dozen of uses. After the first use, dozen of times, you click it in, you click it off, you click it out, and then it's coming out very, very easily. And it locks in safely. The blades, this is a ring. It's kind of a rubber, but it's stronger than a rubber. It's a really good material. I have never seen that before. It's attached here below the base of the blades, and it's a very, very important accessory. Really, it prohibits the liquids from the pot to run down the motor. The steamer, this is the steaming accessory. Okay, this is the main lid with the opening on the top. It just sits on top of this is why we have this bezel here, because it clicks, the lid is clicking here and then it's clicking off. It's very easy, very, very useful. I haven't had any material getting out of it. So this is the accessory for noodles, rice, or other things according to the recipes. This is the smaller lid, which has also a 10 milliliter measure on the top, and it's closing the opening here if we want to, I don't know, ground coffee, for example, so the dust doesn't come out. The spatula has this hand protection. I'm sorry, has this hand protection, and it also stands in the opening. I don't know why. I haven't used a recipe yet that needs to do that. So this is an accessory which goes inside, and it's used to mix soft and dense food. Probably ice cream. I haven't done yet ice cream, but it's used for that, or even iced fruit. Unfortunately, when I made the ice fruit, I didn't use that, but it still came out good. Okay, we have the cooking book, which is back here. I use it as a stand for the menu. A very, very useful book. We will have a review for that soon, and now we are reviewing this. All right, we are going to have a very quick run through all these instructions, starting with before using the machine. It has specific regulations. So this machine provides this manual in the language of the country that you buy it from. So if you're living in the United Kingdom, you will get it in English. Right now, I cannot translate everything. because I don't speak fluently German. I cannot even do a translation for you guys. Very important how to unlock and lock back the base, and of course have properly the blades sit in the bottom, on the bottom of the mixing pot. Always have the rubber here, and then click in the base. This is the maximum 2.2 liters of capacity. It looks not much, but it is a lot. I'm telling you, for 2 people, but even 4 people, it's 2.2 liters. It's a good capacity. Base and other warnings, and of course we have to always read for the accessories how they're used. The lid, and this is washable in the dishwasher. The smaller lid with the meter on the top, on the outside. What we have here, of course, we have these very nice instructions on how to be careful with children. And we should pay attention on that, because this device has been designed to leave nothing outside, so everything is well thought, but with children you never know. It's always good to protect them. We use a spatula to clean it. Okay, I don't really know why this is signaling the top, probably because it has to be correctly set between the handles. And we also use the spatula to take off the accessory which has the rice or the noodles or something else when it's hot. We don't grab it with our hands. The spatula has a special hook in the back that grabs this and lifts it out like this. How we should put the accessory in the pot. Spatula, and this is another use of the spatula when the lid is on from the opening, from the top. Probably when a special recipe is being going through. This is the accessory which is used for dense liquid mixing, dense food mixing, I'd say better, and it sits on the top of the blades. The steaming accessory, so we have this symbol here which reminds us that we can wash it in the dishwasher. So the steaming accessory, it has 3 parts: a deeper, a shallower, and the cover. The cover, Varoma is the name of this steaming procedure they have, I guess, and is also, you can find it in the computer, in the machine, because it produces a special kind of heat. It's very, very hot, so the steam comes up very quickly, and you don't waste time with it. So this lid, it can be used as a base, so it doesn't drip. You can hold some liquid. It's properly thought how to set it and use it. This is how it looks. Another explanation for the handles, but 6, I don't really know what this is all about, and I cannot translate very well here. Okay, practical and etc. Now working with the ThermoMix, which takes us to the computer, and we will see that. I have decided to make a new video for reviewing and discussing on working with the ThermoMix and the usage of the touchscreen and the button. So we have a separate section for that. Thank you for watching this review, this partial review of the ThermoMix manual, and have a great day.